Hello, stream. How are we all doing today? Late stream today. Let me make sure that it loads on my second screen. And we're all good. Cool. So, sorry for the later stream today. I just needed a nap before work. But I think this should be fun. Basically, we're gonna hop into the hardcore world. We're gonna expand on the mine down. And we might be working on chopping down trees as well, just to get some resources and make everything all ready for our starter area builds. So let's go ahead and hop right into it. Dude. Whoever texture pack is making it weird is interesting. Okay. I'm gonna let the pets all stand up for a minute while we do this. So if you weren't here in the previous stream on the hardcore world, we officially have full diamond armor at this point, which I am so happy about. So incredibly happy about that. Jelly, you really love to give string. Thank you. We have an abundance of string. But basically plan is we're just gonna be expanding on this area, making it so it's 3 wide. I'm probably gonna make it even one more or two more. Probably going one each way, which may make it difficult, or maybe two each way. I think two each way would be easier actually, but that is not a today task. We are just focusing on this right now. And let's go ahead and do this as well. So my goal is that we'll be able to start our cottage area soon. I was thinking, okay, I was looking at inspiration stuff, and I'm thinking about having pale oak be the base, because I think that would be a ton of fun. And then having like dark blocks be like all the accents and stuff. So that is the current plan. And I think it will end up looking absolutely lovely. Let's get this back into the shield spot because we're gonna need to place so many torches for this, but you know what? Worth it. Probably eventually I'm gonna make it even one taller. I feel like that will look better, but that is not right now's priority. Also, if anyone was curious what we're doing for a resource pack, I changed it slightly again. So we have the hearts, we have the rainbow stuff, all the rainbow stuff, but I did change the UI or whatever it's called, and now we have just a transparent one here, so when we are in inventory we can see everything well, but then we still have the rainbow stuff here. I think this is what I'm going to stick with. I feel like it's the best for me, but we'll see. I might have to find one that's easier for the hotbar part. And I probably can find one that is only hotbar. But for right now, this works perfectly fine. It keeps looking like it's dark up here despite the fact that we literally just slept. Like, I know it's not nighttime, but it still feels like it. Also, it's so nice being able to just quickly mine through it with the diamond pick instead of doing it super slowly with stone as we started out with. This is just so much better. As long as you get it done. Also, if you have not been looking over on my YouTube, do I have the YouTube link? No. I thought I had a YouTube command. I guess I don't. I need to add that. Basically, over on YouTube, I posted another episode of Every Version MC, and I am actually really happy with how that series has been going. I'm planning on next week starting to stream on that series as well. Basically, our Friday streams are going to be us just resource gathering, because if I spend all my time resource gathering in the recordings, that's boring. No one wants to see that. So we're gonna be doing that on stream. People can ask questions if they want. I'm not gonna be doing these late streams very often. This was a oopsie. That's what you get for being greedy. So greedy. Oh, that's what you get for being. Maybe I have one that's exclamation part YouTube. Let's try that. I don't really? Okay, yeah, I'm going to fix that before next stream. But yeah, I have that series. It's getting posted twice a week, and then we're gonna do the once a week stream, which I think is gonna be absolutely amazing for it. I'm honestly so excited. And then obviously I'm gonna do a bit of hardcore each week. And Saturdays will be basically SMP's days. So we'll do like MCC Island, we'll do any SMPs that I'm on, such as Jinkies, which I really need to play on Jinkies a little more. I have like an idea for a possible house, and it's gonna be just so chaotic to do it, but I think it'll be good. And then obviously we have Astral Times as well. And I learned that the like bones thing that we found on Saturday is apparently like a 1% chance of spawning in deserts or swamps. And that makes me so excited that we found it in such a tiny world border. Like, what are the chances? Absolutely so excited that we were able to find it. So I'm probably going to transform that just for the sillies. But we'll have to wait and see, because limited border also means limited resources. And I was wanting to use glass. And I genuinely am not sure if we will be able to get that much glass. Let alone, would it be worth the waste of time when we're in, you know, a life series, having to watch out for like the boogeyman and stuff. So we'll just be nice and careful and take it easy. Kind of like how we're taking this series. Because we're on day 35 and we're still just like working on settling in. There is no rush here. Up, up. Granted, I do want to get enchantments and stuff like that soon. So most of the blocks that we are getting today will be going towards a creeper farm so we can get experience. And that will be all good. I'm also so excited to watch things like slowly build up in all my different worlds, especially the every version MC. Like, I've been trying to plan out how I'm gonna be doing like the spawn area, because for the longest time in the series, we are not gonna have the ability to sleep through the night. So I want to make sure we have a nice little area that we don't have to worry about monsters, and that we have access to all the necessities that we can work on during the night, such as farming, mining, literally anything that we may need. I think that's going to be a very good plan. I love this rainbow stuff so much. I don't care that it's like completely unnecessary to have rainbows in your hardcore world. I'm glad I joined. And if I ever choose to do totems, I'm gonna do a custom totem. But I don't know if I want to do totems. Like, a lot of people do it, but like, I kind of like the totemless route. It's what I've always done. But I also would like to have a permanent world finally. So I don't know. We'll have to just wait it out and see what we end up choosing to do. Sometimes you just don't know. And honestly, there is no shame if you don't know what you're gonna do. You don't need to know immediately. Sometimes you just need to take a little bit, take it nice and slow so you can figure out what you want before you completely mess up. Because you don't want to go like super far down a path that you don't actually want and then learn you don't want it. Because then you feel like you wasted time that you could have been putting towards something you actually want. Like, that's how I kind of felt with some of the old YouTube series I tried that I already deleted. I just felt like I wasn't approaching it in a way that I like. And with every version of C, like, I absolutely love it. Sorry, I just realized that my laptop wasn't plugged in. It's probably gonna go black for 1 second, but that's okay. We are back. I decided to unplug it earlier and I completely forgot that I did that. Are we too young for this? Feels like I can't move. This might be a pretty block to use on the roof, not gonna lie. Like polished dorite stairs. Had to remember the name. Except for doing white for lower areas, I don't know. Maybe we can switch between pale oak and like spruce or something like that. And have like accents of color. That might be good. Might actually do that. Ooh, I just covered up some. Okay, there we go. I'm honestly kind of excited to start building our cottage, because I want to have that be like the first thing we finish, and then, well, first we're gonna do a mob farm. But the next thing we'll finish is our cottage, and then our enchantment stump. Ooh, it's bedtime. I'm happy we were able to go to bed because I realized there are skeletons nearby in the caves. I wasn't sure if it was gonna let me. Sometimes I forget the need to place the torches on the other side. Okay. But yeah, I'm excited. Basically, we're gonna do the mob farm, and then we're going to do our cottage. Probably gonna follow the cottage up with which thing will be best? Probably like the archery range. That way we can start getting, yeah. Sorry, I'm focused on covering this up. Okay, there we go. I feel a lot better with that covered. And there. So, cottage first, and then our enchantment stump. That way we can do basic enchantments. And after that, we'll probably head over to doing the archery range, which is where our Fletchers will be, because that's a good way of getting money. Then probably farmers after that, because again, money. And finally, we'll do like the library. I might split up the librarians between like a library and a school, maybe. I feel like just doing library may be a little bit too much. Might be too many villagers. That, or I might just do a straight up trading hall, not gonna lie. But I would like to not do that. Actually, I might do a library first, just so we can get a name tag villager, because I've realized how many name tags we're gonna need. Because my plan is to name tag all of the librarians. That way they can have a custom name, and if I'm looking for a book, I could be like, oh yeah, this is this villager's favorite book, so they are who you can trade it with. They'll let you borrow it, or whatever. Make it have a little bit of a story. So I might do that first. Maybe I'll do it with like a mending villager. Because I probably can get a mending villager and get it all the way to the level that has name tags. That's good. I think I have a bit of lapis already. Don't really need it, but might as well grab it anyways. Storm, it's coming, I can feel it. Trees are barely moving and the birds are hardly singing. Leaves have left the branches, now I know you're really leaving. Sunday alarm, the weatherman is screaming, there's a storm. It's coming, I can feel it. The leaves are barely moving and the birds are hardly singing. Leaves have left the branches, now I know you're really leaving. But yeah, I'm so excited for all this. Also, I'm probably gonna have a like small farm area that's within our town, and then somewhere I will have just vast fields, because I do want to make aperture science. I think I have decided that. But that will be a way down the line project. And I probably will have like a secret entrance to crop farms and just make a bunch of automated farms. I think I might do that this season. I also want to make an iron farm because I've never made one. It doesn't look too bad to do, and it is actually really helpful, but I found a cute one I want to do. But since it's cute, it's gonna require me to have like a lot of materials first, as well as this is one of those that uses like auto crafter, which is new to me. Like, yeah, it's been in the game for a little bit now, but I have not used it myself. So it'll be very interesting to try. Let's go catch up on torches. Doo-doo. I don't know if we're gonna actually go all the way down to bedrock with it. Actually, we're like halfway. I think we can make it. I don't want to go far enough that we like break our pick, because obviously we need to wait until we can enchant it and put mending on it. So you gotta wait a little bit first, but shouldn't be that bad. And cheers to the back and cheers to 20 tons. Taking a sip of my drink real quick. Yep. Today's stream isn't gonna be terribly long, so it's currently 10:20 p.m. basically, and I am going to be live. The very max is to midnight, but I don't think we're actually gonna make it to midnight tonight. I want to get down to bedrock, and that's not gonna take that much longer, I don't think. But the main thing is I want to get some trees chopped down already, because we're gonna need a decent amount of wood for that mob farm. Like, we're gonna make more compact versions later on, but I just want the simple version to start. It'll give us enough, like, it'll give us more than we need of like everything. including like what's it called? Arrows, which we absolutely going to need for fighting the dragon. Yes, absolutely gonna want all the arrows in the world. Your girl cannot aim. Cool, let's fill this in with cobble. I don't want to use all the pretty blocks here, because we're going to be replacing this staircase later anyway, so might as well not have it be overly pretty. Actually, maybe that's the way we can add height. Just bring the staircases down, and then make staircases up there, and that will be way more open. I'm not sure if we're about to run into problems with, like, caves, because I remember there being a problem where we had to add a bunch of that, but I think it was just right here. Maybe it's if we go past here that it'll become a problem now I think about it. That's okay. We can deal with a little problem. It's not that bad of a problem at all. Very easy to fix. Oh, I did not just put that. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh, it wasn't even on the right one. Wait, is this... We're gonna need to get more torches in a second. Is this one on the right one? Okay, cool. That one's on the right one. Also, it's not that big of a deal if we have to come back and place torches later on. Let's just focus on getting down, because these are close enough together that nowhere will spawn even if we only have this side. It's mostly for aesthetic reasons that I have it on both sides, because it looks so pretty. Like, seeing the torches as we go up is so pretty. I love it. And I do plan on making this mine, like, actually really pretty eventually. Like, I plan on having, like, decorated walls for the entire way down, which is completely pointless. But that's kind of what I like to do, just make little pointless things that are cute. So I plan on doing that at some point. I don't know the exact point, but I'll do it. Okay, that is as far as we have torches for. But like I said, we do not need torches for us to do this, so it's fine. But I am so... Okay, within every version MC, I am super excited because I need... So tomorrow I'm going to be filming Friday's episode for the series. And after that, we're going to be working on filming the start of our Forever World. And it's absolutely wild that it's already time for that. Also, it's about bedtime. But yeah, I am absolutely excited to start our Forever World. Like, I'm gonna be doing like one build per episode sort of thing. Which is gonna be so much. But it's gonna be so cute, and like I have plans for like Halloween and Christmas already. It's gonna start feeling a little bit like Stampy's Lovely World, but I honestly don't mind. Like, it's inspired both by Stampy and by Evo SMP, so like, it's fine. Ready as I'll ever be. Okay, we got like 30 something more to go. And our diamond pick is doing fine. We're good. If you're in, get on board. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. I have started learning how annoying it's gonna be switching between like the hardcore world and every version MC, because basically every time I film every version MC, it completely resets all of my controls over here, because I have this set up as just in the normal launcher now, because that's how I was able to get the rainbows to work. And I absolutely love the rainbows, so I'm not changing a thing. But like, it's gonna be a little annoying having to switch between or just remember to reset all of our controls, because I already had to do that for like today. Like, I have it all changed back. I keep accidentally going to I for inventory because that's what I have it set to. Well, I had it set to that for part of recording the last few episodes because I didn't change the keybind. Once we're in our forever world, that will be easier. But like, there's gonna be a lot of just back and forth. So it's gonna be very interesting for a while. Also, like, there's no sprint in those versions. So being able to run here but not being able to run there is gonna be so weird. But I'm excited. It'll be good. And I'm really hoping that people will like the chit-chat streams where we're gathering resources. Because I think it's just gonna be so cute. Like, I may occasionally do like server tours and stuff like that during the live streams. Or like get feedback and stuff like that. Because I do like the idea of having like chatters give suggestions on how to make things cuter within the old versions. Because that is a huge constraint. Trying to figure out what you're even able to do is so much. Eventually it'll look so cute. Hello, Redstone. I don't have inventory space anymore. Be right back. Please don't let me go. Yeah, I absolutely am gonna be adding the staircases in soon. Takes so long to run up when you don't have them. Honestly, I might do the entrance to the cave or entrance to the mine, the staircase and the walls in one stream. I feel like we could do that on one stream if we want to. Because I want to have like a cute entrance, like one of those like wood posts, kind of like in Skyrim. I think that would be really cute. Maybe, okay, I was thinking about having a Skyrim theme for a bunch of different things. Maybe that can be something we do, like we look at Riverwood or something. Hello. I'm sure you are gonna try to trade junk, aren't you? Yep, that's all junk. Well, I don't want these guys to get mad at me yet, so... Wait, no, stop running. I'm so sorry for killing them. But I just really, really want this. Because the lack of leads that I've had has been the worst. Let's quickly throw things into a chest. And just go pick up everything I've dropped. Okay. So we have stuff up here that's dropped. And then we have one stick. Which I don't care if the stick despawns. But we need to go back down here anyway, so might as well. How are we doing durability-wise? I think I'm gonna need to do that as well. I think going to old Minecraft makes it so those reset. That's annoying. Oh well. There's so much I need to reset every time I switch, but that's completely fine. I'm the one who signed up for this, so... it be all good. Wish I could stay forever this young. I'm not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is a prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. Good music. I really like these songs. I need to sit down and make my 2025 playlist, because I have been playing my 2024 playlist recently, because I simply have one song in my 2025 playlist. I just haven't made it. So I need to go and do that at some point. We are so close to the bottom. I think decorating will happen after we have mending. Just looking at the health of both of our pickaxes, like, yeah, we need mending before we do that. But I think this will be enough blocks for our creeper or our mob farm. I say creeper farm, but I changed the direction slightly because no need for that. And we have like a nice lake right next to us, so it'll be easy to have a spot for that. Oh, we have already run into one of our mines. Oops. I did not realize I had done that. But on the bright side, this is an easy fix because that was going there anyways. It'll probably just be like closing this off or something. I don't know how we're gonna make that look pretty now. We'll figure it out at some point. From kid to kid. When I see the end, would you find it strange? That is one last name. Typical of me, it put us all to shame. Yeah, we had enough durability. We're all good. Because we just have the last few blocks and we're done. Because we've officially hit bedrock for these ones. So that is our full staircase extended. I think I'm gonna take a picture of that for the thumbnail for the VOD. Because this was like a solid half of the VOD. We're gonna drop everything off into chests, and then we are going to be switching over to chopping down all the trees. So basically, I want to make custom trees in the area, which means we need to get rid of the old trees. And also that will help us be able to map out where everything is gonna be in the future. So it's all good. Let's see if we're able to sleep. Yes, we are. It looked like we could sleep. But yeah, first things first is chopping down trees. And actually this is good because that'll just make sure that we have all the wood that we're going to need for making our mob farm. Because the amount of trapdoors that you need to make for that is insane. Like, it's gonna take so long to do all that. But it's fine. We got this. We're probably gonna need to make another chest for wood. So let's actually go ahead and do that now. Never mind, we'll do it once we have more wood. When we're far away, it beckons me to stay. Welcome to the family jewels. Okay, it's starting to disappear, so it should be all good. Right, yeah. And we should get some apples from this as well. I'm gonna turn on shaders for 1 second to take a picture of this, because I think it'll look cool with shaders. It'll look cool with shaders if I can get it lined up right. There we go. Okay, one of those will be good enough. Let's chop down the same type of wood to start with. So let's do oak wood. Just to make sure we can get some of the apples right now. Because that's one of my main wants right now, is I want to get to a stack of golden apples. We're already at 12, which is not bad at all considering we're not even 50 days in. But I want to keep going because I want to not have to worry if we ever end up in a dangerous situation, which it's hardcore. It's gonna happen. Chances are we're gonna have to deal with pillagers at some point. Like, we've already had a few run-ins with pillagers, but we've always been able to walk away. But at some point, we're probably not gonna be able to do that. So I would like to have a backup in case things go wrong. I'm gonna move that up there so I can just switch to here. It'll make our life a bit easier to just have that switch instead of the old one. Hello, pig. Also, I'm gonna let the animals continue running around for a while. I basically want to make a really cute barn for all of them. So I will make sure we have some in the area. Like, I have some cows already in a pen, but that is a very temporary pen, and that was because we always need more leather because of trading for books and stuff. So that was like a needed thing. And also for good food. Speaking of food, let's eat. It feels like flying, but maybe we're dying. Now, I don't know how far we're gonna be transforming, but we are gonna be transforming a bit. Also, I love seeing all the apples. This makes me so happy. Like, having apples means that we can make golden apples, which means more safety in the world, which is always needed in a hardcore world. Yeah. Since we're going to be doing all the custom trees, we do have to chop down the annoying trees as well, which I'm not excited for, but you know what? It's fine. I can deal with it. 20 more minutes of stream. Grab a bit of wood. I don't know exactly how much wood is needed to make everything for the farm. Obviously it's a little bit. But I don't know the exact number of logs required to make all the planks for it. You know? Look quite divine tonight. Let's do that. Signed yours truly, the will. It's gonna be so nice once we have this as like a nice open area so we can tell like where all the different houses and stuff like that is gonna be. Because this is gonna be a full town eventually. We're gonna make it a full town before we go to the nether, just so we can give the happy gas some time to move in. So I feel like finishing this project, I should probably make a little thing that says that this is our project now that I think about it. I will work on that. Maybe I can make a cute panel that's like, this is our current project for the hardcore world, and make like a little drawing explaining what we're working on. Actually, I love the idea. Okay, I am going to be doing that in the future. I think that will be adorable and very helpful if people are visual. Do, 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 do. Oh, it's one of these trees. I don't want to do that one yet. We can wait. How many apples are we at? 5. Ooh. I think we're officially at the point that we need more gold to make the golden apples, actually. Oh, I forgot. Didn't they make rooted dirt? We might have to run around and break all that. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare to chop down. Yeah, we're doing the easier ones today because I could not be bothered. Oh. I am so sorry to the bees who I just stole the tree from. My bad. Also, did I see another apple? I swear I did. Maybe I didn't. There we go. Oh, I saw the poppy. Playing the old versions of Minecraft, having like the old roses again has made me so happy. Like, I want that back. We can have multiple roses in the game, and one of them can be the old version instead of the poppy. Hello, sheep. Ooh, that's a good little bit of sugarcane over there. That's actually so close. I didn't realize how close that was, actually. If we go with, like, the Skyrim style village, we absolutely could make, like, Bleak Falls Barrow over there. Your girl is having ideas. I want that. Oh, it's on this one. There we go. Bedtime. That's not bed. I don't know how far we're gonna get in this today. Obviously, there's gonna be a decent amount that's like still decaying when we go into next stream. That's fine. We're basically just slowly opening up this full area so we can customize it how we need for our builds. I do want to run back around, see if there's any apples that have dropped. Doesn't really look like it. We haven't run over here enough though. Okay, we already checked all of those then. The new pigs. So weird. Oh, I see an apple. Lovely. We're getting a decent few apples from this, which is amazing. And we're getting plenty of oak wood. So we're probably just gonna use the oak wood for the entire mob farm. That'll just make our life easier. This is gonna suck. This is like the worst type of tree because not only does it have all the branches, but it's kind of hard to tell if you got all of them or not. I think it's gotten better than what it used to. Okay, it's decaying. That area should be fine. And then this area is connected to this tree. Oh, but that didn't get stuck. We're good. We'll just chop down this tree as well. Or these few trees. Yeah, this is one chaotic mess trying to take care of it all. That's okay. Where do we go? Where the river's running slow. Where do we run? Is this section decaying? It is cool. I wasn't sure if it was going to or not because it was connected to the birch tree. But thankfully it was decaying. Who love it? Hazel beneath the workload. Well, we for cerulean to cry. Do die. And all for the hunt to go around. So many trees to chop down. Also, we almost missed logs. That would have been annoying. Acres turn green and the cats kill one by one. Look at how much wood we've chopped down already. And like we barely even touched the durability on this axe. This is amazing. I keep accidentally breaking the leaf litter. I know a lot of people love the look, and I will admit, it does look very pretty. However, it's the most annoying in my opinion. Like, I wish it was pretty without getting in the way so much and catching on fire. If there's any of it near, a ruined portal, everything's immediately on fire. Like, it's not as bad as old Minecraft, but it's still, like, decently bad. Hi! I don't have bones. Do you mind just, like, staying in the area so I can adopt you later? Would appreciate that very much. I need to get more name tags so I can be allowed to adopt more dogs. I have made myself a rule and I'm going to stick to it. Because I want all the dogs to feel special, so making it so I can't adopt them until they have a name tag will be... Neon! Thank you so much for the raid! How is your lore and everything? Was it all good? I popped in for a little bit. I love the PNG tuber, by the way. It's so good for your character. But hello, raiders. Hello. We're just currently chopping down trees. For a second, I thought that was one dog. I'm like, where'd our dog go? We're just chopping down trees near our starter base for my new hardcore world. Basically, the plan is to make an entire little town here, and we're gonna be making custom trees, so it's gonna be so cute. But, like, absolutely, it's gonna need a bit of work. So we're just kind of chopping it down, vibing. It's not gonna be a terribly long stream because it is like 11 p.m. almost. And I live in an apartment complex, but we can be live for a bit longer. But how's everyone doing today? We all doing good? I really don't know what's stuck that. We've already gotten so much wood. Probably pretty soon we're gonna have to go make some chests for all this because we do not have enough chests for all this wood. But that's okay. Let's see how far we've gone. Chopping down a fallen log because no need. Oh, it's another annoying tree. When I say I'm breaking all the trees, I do mean all the trees, but these ones are my least favorite to break. At least they're not as bad as they could be. Most of them are chopping down pretty easily. I was worried I was about to get instant karma for saying that. That would have been annoying. And it's over for you. I believe the world is burned to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. I want to do some of the easier trees for a minute. Also, since I'm not doing like nether and stuff like that for a while because I want to wait for happy gas, it's hard to tell like how far everything is because I can't just like fly up to check. One day I'll be able to do that, but that will not be in this project, which is completely fine. Let's see how far we've come. Also, I just realized I always forget to do this, but slash shout out neon underscore xx underscore. I need to start remembering to give shout outs for raiders. It's something I always forget to do and something I really should be doing. So absolutely huge thank you for for CJ. Dude. Like, I don't get raiders very often, so I often forget that that's a thing. But I need to start remembering. Because we're starting to get into all of our little habits. I thought this was going to be one of the really bad trees for a second. But it's actually one of the normal ones. Considering we haven't been working on chopping down the forest for very long. We've made good progress. Also, apples. Is there any more apples in the area? I haven't been running around very much to check. I think that may have been it. 14 apples. Oh, this is perfect. Obviously, we're still gonna need a bit more because I want to have a full stack of golden apples eventually. But we have made good progress on that already. And we're only 40 days into the world, so... Every time I see that flower right there, I keep thinking that it's an apple. Oh, there was an apple. Maybe I did see the apple then. We still got some inventory space. Let's chop down a few more trees. I'm pretty sure this area becomes isolated later. Mio! Oh my goodness! Okay, let me give you a little shout out. Hello, Mio and Raiders. Welcome in. I was not expecting raids today. Hello. Mio171_. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. We're working on chopping down all the trees near where we're going to be building our starter base in my new hardcore world. So we're kind of just running around chopping everything down. Wait, no. I clicked the... It's way too late for this. I meant to do /shoutout and I did /raid. Oops. I'm not used to having multiple raids. There we go. That's a shout out. But thank you so much. I do really appreciate it. We're kind of just vibing, chopping down all the trees. I plan on making custom trees over here, so we need to cut down all the old ones so we can place the new ones eventually. And also this is just gonna make it way easier for making the entire village, because we can kind of just run around, see where everything is, do any terraforming, and then we can place trees around it, because like this, I'm gonna be filling that in. No thank you. That looks like a big nope hole. So it should be good. I did not know that was there. Let's ignore it for a minute. Oh, that's so cute! There's both types of mushrooms over there right next to each other. Oh, that's adorable. Also, I realized how close that is. Because that's right there, and our house is gonna be like right over there. I thought that was gonna be like I have to fly to get there sort of thing. So I am very happy to learn that I was wrong. Because I think that's where I'm planning on making the North Pole build. Ignore that it's not north. It's actually south. Oops. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter that much. It's fine. But yeah, we're kind of just vibing, chopping down all the trees. And I am honestly so excited for this. So, probably first thing we're gonna do is just get ourselves a mob farm because we are in need of experience. That way we can enchant everything. And then we're gonna make our house, make a house for villagers, and then we're gonna start getting the villagers in here. So it's gonna be very cute. It's gonna take longer than is normal to get set up for like villagers and stuff. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Break all of this. And I'm really excited. So I'm kind of in that stage where I'm debating how I want my house to look. I do know that I want to use pale oak because pale oak is actually so gorgeous. But I don't know if I want it to be the accent color or the main color. That's the only thing. Because I could do it as accent color and then maybe make like mangrove for the roof. That might look pretty. Or spruce. We have a ton of spruce, but I feel like spruce is everyone's fall back on like building block. Like if you are worried it's gonna look bad, you usually fall into using spruce or like oak. So I kind of want to use a more unique palette for it. Make it a very unique starter village. I kind of want it to give off like those really small town areas that have like a ton of connection between all of the people within it. That's kind of what I'm going for with this. So nothing's gonna be overly fancy, but it's all gonna have a bunch of little details for it. And I think that'll be very good. And then we can have like random things that like if people have ideas for what we can add, then we do that. We do not need this many saplings. Absolutely no need. Actually, let's go quickly run around, grab all the apples that have fallen because I still want to make golden apples everywhere. Golden apples everywhere. I want a full stack. And let's go and place everything into chests because our inventory is too full. I was actually supposed to stop to make the chest earlier. We're gonna have to temporarily throw our things onto the ground, but you know what? That's fine. It's not a huge deal if we have to throw our things onto the ground temporarily to make room for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have shift clicked that. Oh well. This is gonna be our wood only chest for right now. And then we can just place these everywhere. This will be good. And I think I'm gonna run around and try to grab all of the saplings that are still there. Because while I don't need to place the trees, I've realized that we can get bone meal using that, which will be very helpful early game. We can start getting more crops easily. I think most of the stuff has already spawned though. I took my sweet time. It's fine, we got some of it. There's a little bit over here for us. Seeing like the shape of this island more is making me question like what am I gonna do with that? Like that's such a weird little area. Also, I'm starting to question if this actually is like separate or not. Might just run around the border for a second to check. Because we may have to just decide where we're cutting it off at this point. It's still gonna be gigantic. Okay, so that's cut. Ooh. I kind of want to look at that closer. We're not going in, but just like a little peek. It looks boring in there. I'm not seeing any interesting things. Okay, never mind. My interest is no longer piqued in that. Seeing both, or two of the pigs next to each other is so weird. Does it just transition, or is it exclusive? It just transitions. Okay. I think we're gonna get rid of everything that's in this biome for this area. Because I'm planning on having the trees more spruce look. So that'll be good. Easy enough thing for us to do. Going first. On a hospital, I'm above that. Let's go back to the main area we were working in. We kind of went a bit far away from that. Because we were taking care of this area. And actually, let's go a little bit into taking care of the birch for a bit. That way we can have like a big open area and we can just start planning next time. Because we don't need to chop down all the trees at once. That is a bit unnecessary. Because I think we're gonna slightly take our sweet time at this point. Like, this is gonna be a very slow project. I imagine it's gonna take us to multiple 100 days to complete this village. But I'm completely okay with that. I do not mind if things are slow. Because one thing that annoys me with Mojang recently, or just Minecraft in general, is their use of the word soon. Like, they're over here like, hey, happy cats are coming. I'm like, oh great, we're getting the release day. And then they say soon. I'm like, can you clarify when soon is, please? I really would love to know because I'm planning this world around waiting for them to move in before we do anything. So we're kind of just waiting on them to release the what's it called? Something in the skies. I don't remember. Is it Take on the Skies? That sounds right. But yeah, just waiting for that update to come out because I think it would be so good to have Happy Ghast in our world. There's so many things I want. You know when you have like a million ideas and very limited time in a day? That's how I kind of feel with my hardcore worlds. So I'm picking one project at a time and we're gonna 100% it before we move on, just to make sure we don't have any incomplete projects. And we might do kind of what like Philza does and every once in a while revisit something if we feel like there's a way we can improve it. Because finishing doesn't mean it's done forever. It just means that we're happy with how it is at the moment. And we might want to revisit it. The nightmare started, got deafeningly loud. Every fiber in me screamed out. So much to chop down. Dude. We've made pretty good progress so far, though. Because, like, look at this area. It's so much more open now. Also, I'm quickly realizing how many dogs were hidden by the trees. We have even more than I thought. And I absolutely am going to put them in a boat. Because now that we have leads, we can move the boats wherever we need to. This is amazing. All of the, like, lead updates that have come out recently and that are coming out soon are really amazing. I'm so glad that Mojang is doing this. Also, like, I'm curious how some things are gonna work with updates, like the whole vibrant visuals, I believe it's called. Like, I'm curious how that is, because I have not played any of the snapshots yet, and I'm planning on keeping it that way. We will learn once it's a public and, like, official release. So, for now, I'm just watching what our people are doing, but I haven't actually seen people testing out that yet. I don't know if it's an option or not. I do think it's kind of interesting. I don't know if this section will decay because that's there. I think it may be stuck because of the beehive, but that's fine. We're gonna have more wood than we need. It's gonna be great. Is that a bunch of vines just on a dirt block? You know what? World generation be the way it is. You can't hide. What time is it? Fair warning, probably not too much longer because it is pretty late and I don't want to be that person who's being loud super close to midnight, you know? It's a bit rude in an apartment setting. Darkest before the dawn. Do, 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 do. Up, up. Probably the last few trees, and then we'll see if there's someone to raid out to, because I got 2 raids. I want to send the love somewhere else. And I don't know exactly where we're going to be sending the love this time. Up. Because I actually don't know. Are people that I watch live right now? I think we might be raiding out to someone who I'm not following. Looking at it. Yeah, no one that I am following is currently live. Granted, I did do a recent, like, what's it called? Purge. I did a recent purge of my follow, so I'm, like, refollowing people who I wasn't sure if I wanted to stay followed. So, it's all good. This is one nice big open area now. And I feel like one of the first houses will probably be here. Or maybe here. Actually, I think I'll put one of the houses here, like inside the mountain. That'll be so cute. I want to chop this so all these leaves will start to decay. So many different things going on. If you are not very careful, your possessions will possess you. It has no appeal, it has no appeal, it has no appeal, it has no appeal. Also, I feel like I'm losing energy fast, so let's raid out while the stream is still good, yeah? Actually, nah, let's do another like 10 minutes and then we'll end. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. And then we'll see who we can read out to. I saw that there are some names I recognize that we could possibly read out to. So we'll look into that. Definitely gonna raid you guys out, because I don't know about you guys, but I love when people do a raid chain. So if people raid to me, I always raid out. I feel like there's gonna be a little bit of terraforming involved with this project, just with like how things are forming so far. Hey, I wasn't sure if we were actually gonna be able to grab that apple with that jump. That actually made me very happy. I don't care that it's something simple. It makes me happy. But yeah, I love to raid out whenever I can. Sometimes it's hard to find someone to raid out or I have to like run. But right now, we got nowhere to run to, so we're good. Oh no, no. And honestly, we've made really good progress on this apple. I don't care that I was mid chopping a tree. I'm grabbing the apple and make sure it doesn't despawn. 26. Oh, wait, so we're at 38 right now? Over halfway to the map apples that I want. Well, apples for the gapples. Because I like to have a full stack in my hotbar at all times, just in case. The fact that we already have 12 on day 41 is very happy for me. I kind of want to do something with all that ocean. Like, at first it's gonna have our mob farm up above it, because it's easiest to do above oceans, but I feel like we could do, like, I don't know, like a sunken ship, but extra. I feel like that might look cool. In Skyrim, there's a bunch of different areas that you can go, and there's like sunken ships, or maybe we can make East Company Warehouse or whatever it's called. Like the main fishers are a bunch of bad guys. Maybe we can make that in the world, because I'm kind of doing Skyrim themed ish. Skyrim inspired. I feel like that's a better way to describe it. We're kind of going off of vibes, not exactness. Except for I might do more exactness for Bleak Falls Barrow, because I have the idea of putting that over there. And I think that'll look really cool. I don't think I will go for exactness when it comes to all of the inside, though. Because trying to figure out all those, like, tunnels and stuff like that would be so difficult. Like, I'm all for a big build, but just figuring out the logistics of it, like how I need to do it within the mountain, that would be a very long project, but maybe we'll do that. If we ever get bored, we can do that. I'm also debating having a thing where every once in a while we just go and mine out a full chunk in a desert until we find a fossil. Because I find those really cool now that I know they exist. And I kind of want to find one in the hardcore world. And then, like, if we find one, I want to make it look like a full archaeological site. Like, have tents set up, maybe even make a couple of our own fossils, but, like, make sure the focus is on the one that we found. I think that would be so cool. But that is a way down the line thing. I have some projects I want to do before that. So we are gonna focus on all the current ones instead. And that can be in the back burner for if we need ideas in the future. Because it would be a really fun thing. Granted, it would take so long. Because I'm thinking about, like, doing it by hand for that. Because I would do exploding it, but I'm pretty sure bone blocks will explode. So if we find it, we wouldn't know which type it was if we just use TNT. So I feel like I'm just gonna do it by hand instead. And it'll just be a very, very long project. Look at how big and open this is now. Oh, I love it. This is gonna be great for planning because we can just like make little like outlines of where buildings are gonna be, and we can put a sign saying what that building is, and then we can put the paths and just focus one building at a time until it's all beautiful. I'm gonna love it. Okay. There we go. Apparently I got distracted doing this one. Was carved in stone, but I'm just skin and bone and I'm alone. I fought and fought hard and I could have died, but I got scarred. Terrible ride. This game was not fun, Thought it was right because I won. Was it worth the fight? Fight, terrible ride. Hello, sheep. I feel like that sheep was judging me. Oh yeah, that sheep is absolutely judging me. The sheep's like, hey, why are you cutting down the forest? Don't worry, sheep. I'm gonna be making an even prettier forest. I'm gonna be making huge evergreens. It's gonna be beautiful. Is that decaying? Can't tell if it's decaying or not. It is. Cool. Time to tackle this beast. As great as it is to get a ton of wood from these, is the most annoying generation. Oh, I see one up there. Doo-doo. I think it's starting to decay, so let's go ahead and head down. Yeah, that looks like it's decaying. Honestly, I thought that clearing out this entire area was gonna be a lot more than it actually is turning out to be. Like, we've made so much progress in just like an hour-ish of mining. Like, I did not think we were gonna be even close to this point. Granted, we are starting to get close to the point where we have to take a break so we can enchant our axe. I do want to get mending on it before we get like too low in damage, because it is getting a little bit down there and I don't want it to get that bad. Where everything is good. And I thought that was gonna be taller than it was. I was fully expecting to have to climb up even higher to be able to grab it. That was a nice little surprise. I am gonna have to take a plunge in the ocean, I believe. Do you believe that there's another log over— oh wait! Is it decaying? It's decaying! That was it! But it is in the ocean. Unfortunately. That's fine. I see another apple. How are we doing on the apple number? We'll check once we pick up that one. 29. So we're at 41? Oh wait, no, 42. I thought we picked it up already. 42 is not bad, just need 22 more. And then we'll have enough apples for our entire stack of golden apples that I want. Since I'm already taking care of the really big ones, let's take care of this one. We kind of have been running around and taking care of the bad ones. This one looks extra bad though. So I hope you guys are ready to tackle this. Because this looks like the one where there's a bunch of leaves hidden. Or not leaves, bunch of logs hidden within the leaves. So we have to keep searching for where the rest are, because it will not decay until every single log is gone. Which can be difficult when there's this many hidden ones. Okay. It's decaying. Cool. Theoretically, we got that entire tree. Which I'm glad, because that was one of the more annoying trees. Seeing the big trees start to decay makes me very happy. It means I don't have to deal with it anymore. I think I'm gonna do this little section right here, and then that'll be it for stream. Up. And we'll check and see who we can read out to. So that'd be a ton of fun. I don't raid this late very often, so I don't know who even would be live. So we're gonna find out. One more top area. Oh, I can't pick that up. I do not need a leaf litter. No, thank you. Hey, I think that is... Ooh, hello, Apple. I think this is gonna be our little stopping point. Let's go figure out who we're gonna be raiding out to. Anyone has people they... Actually, I'm gonna be raiding out to someone else who is also doing hardcore, and this one is kind of hard to spell. So hopefully I spell it correctly. Raid. So it's get railed. But I know that they are semi-new to their current world because they lost it like a month or two ago. But they went like really quick in getting everything, so I think they're a bit further ahead. Yeah, they're almost at day 1,000. So we're gonna be raiding over to them. Did I spell it correctly? I did! I spelled it right. Okay, perfect. Here is our raid message. Please only send it once so we don't spam it. The first one is if you are not subscribed, and the second one is if you are subscribed. But yeah. Thank you so much for everyone who joined in a raid or who just came and hung out. Honestly, I love it so much. It's so much fun that we get to just vibe and chat together and just do silly little things in the block game. But please remember to take care of yourself, eat some food, drink some water, get some sleep, whatever your body needs. Please take care of it. I will be live again on Thursday, probably a lot earlier though. But yeah, I will see you guys all on Thursday. Goodbye, chat!